We've been serving the association and nonprofit market since 1995, so we have a lot of miles under us. And organizations are faced today with people spending less and less time on their websites, and where that time is being spent on the mobile is on the mobile devices that those customers, those members, those stakeholders are carrying around. And so an engagement app is really about surfacing the benefits of that organization so that that member has them available immediately and in their pocket. Prior to, say, 15 years ago, associations, nonprofits were the keepers of the sacred knowledge. You had to belong in order to access the knowledge. That was the only way that you could keep up with your profession or with your particular interests. And that's not true anymore. I can go to Google and find lots of information. And there's also the emergence of what I would call non-traditional players. They might be companies or organizations that now begin to run events or provide resources for a particular profession or a particular group. And associations are now faced with competing with all these non-traditional players. So they had kind of a monopoly for a long, long time, and that's gone now. And so we see over and over again the desire to stay relevant. Well, one of the first questions we really try and zero in on them is, what is truly your value proposition? People come to us in the mobile app space, which is why I'm here today. They come to us either because they want to buy an existing product, or they're thinking about designing a custom app, specific to their organization. Yeah. In the case of a custom app or an engagement app, we really focus in on, what is it you do that's unique? Mm-hmm. What's your value proposition? So that's really the most important question that they have to be answered, because otherwise you can spend a lot of money recreating your website on a tiny screen, but it's not really going to take your organization closer to being to providing good member benefit. Really what's happening is a lot of organizations go into projects thinking that they can only have, or they will only be satisfied with something that's built from the ground up, custom, unique to them, or highly configured to their needs. And those projects by nature just go over budget. Yes. So what we advise our prospects and clients is to, again, understand what you're really trying to do from a business standpoint, as opposed to going into it to create a new technology thing. People coming to our talk are going to get a crash course in mobile apps and a crash course in the current state of the art in both event apps as well as engagement apps. We're also going to offer them a basic kind of, here's how you can get started thinking about what you might be looking for. And frankly, you should come to the talk because, your members are already out there using these devices, spending their time there. And the question that we want to help you solve is, how can they spend some more of that time with you?
If they're not doing it with you, they'll be doing it with somebody else.
Exactly.